Yo, this is the ancient Texan with some breaking news. In Gaza, Hamas asked for a ceasefire, which is probably equivalent to them saying they give up. Netanyahu and this end of Israeli said, no way. We're going to bomb you probably for another week. Wow. So think about this. Gaza, I looked up the dimensions. It's about 20 miles long, 25 miles, that kind of number, 5 miles wide, 3 miles some places up to 7. So let's call it 5. 2 million people in it. So they brought the military to the fences, and they're talking about bringing them inside the fence. But right now, the Gaza is in the fence, and they're going to they've sent like 80 jets that come over Gaza. They can't bomb them from sideways because jets go so fast they'll just like be past it before they can hardly drop a bomb. So they probably have to run the length of the distance. You know how in Las Vegas where they had that mass shooting, the guy was up in a hotel room and the people were at a concert and the guy had a automatic, he jury rigged a rifle to be an automatic rifle, and he rained down on the people and they all ran everywhere, but they were inside a fence. It's kind of like that. That's what's going on. I'm sure that guy up in the hotel had some rationalization of why that was okay, but it wasn't okay. Well, they can have all the rationalization they want, but it's not okay what's happening. For the next week, Israel is going to drop bombs on people that are captured inside a fence. How in any universe can someone flying the most powerful jet aircraft in the world, the most advanced drones, the most advanced tanks, the most advanced armaments in the world, furnished by, guess who? We give them $3.5 billion and then they buy military equipment from us. It's a sweet deal for the contractors, for the whole. It's a sweet deal for everybody, except if you're Palestinian behind that fence. It's not so sweet. So let's say a few hundred of the Palestinians have guns. Let's say all the military on the ground, the thousands of troops they'll send in, and let's say that all the jet attack aircrafts have pretty sophisticated guns and bombs, smart bombs, and they know exactly who they're killing. This is not a fight. This is a slaughter of people. It's a kind of genocide. It's not okay. And how, as Americans, we get talked into believing that this is okay to put people in a cage and shoot them with jets. Bombs attached to rockets. Line them up and kill them. Okay, there's some bad guys in there. I'll even let you call them terrorists. Let's say there's 100 terrorists, 1,000 terrorists. I don't know. But there's 2 million civilians. Although I think if I was being put in a cage and bombed, if I survived, I would turn into a terrorist, if that's what you want to call it. I would not think that's all right to bomb my friends, my families, my neighbors while I'm in a cage that I can't get out of. I don't know in what universe that is not very sad. I also can't imagine what that's doing to the Israeli psychic. For them to talk themselves into that being okay is like them talking themselves into doing what Hitler did. It was okay. Line people up in a fence and shoot them. That's exactly what Hitler did. That's exactly what they're doing. They have people in a cage and they're dropping bombs on them from sophisticated aircraft. Well, I guess you know where I stand, and Biden is not going to say a single thing except he condemns the rockets that Hamas sent over without mentioning all the provocation that Netanyahu did, because he's about to be ousted from power and he's under corruption scandals. He's, I would say, worse than Trump. You know, we got up in arms when Trump separated kids from their parents on the border. Well, this is killing kids. And at least Trump was pretty straightforward with what the hell he was doing. Netanyahu's a friggin' politician that sugarcoats this into defending his country. Anyway, this is the America I live in that somehow finds this okay. It leaves me very sad and very disappointed in America that we do this. We're the one that allows this to happen. The rest of the world would stop it. Israel can stand up to the rest of the world only because we are behind them. Anyway, this is the Ancient Texan with a news break. Sad news break. Namaste.